नुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ अथ माहेश्वर सूत्राणि आ ई उन् लुलुक् ए औङ् ऐ औच् हयवर् लन् न्यमगणनं झभन्य गडदश जबगडदश खा फा छ ठ थ च ट तौ कपै शा शा स हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि। अथ उत्पन्नस्थान स्तोत्राणि अकूह no अकूह विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इचूय शानां तालु ऋतुर शानां मूर्धा लुतुल सानां दन्ताः उपपद्मानीयानां औष्ठौ औष्ठौ आमेಲೆ न्यमगणनानां नासिका च वकारस्य दन्तोष्ठम्
एदैतोः
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु ओदोतोः कण्ठोष्ठम् वकारस्य दन्तोष्ठम् जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूलं नासिका अनुस्वारस्य।
सम्यक्, बहु सम्यक्, उत्तमम्, धन्यवादः।
Mahodaya, small thing in that can you go to the previous slide?
अत्र
Yeah, in this abhay, I think that jha bha, that third letter is that cha cha jha jha nya na.
Which one, Mahodaya?
Jhabai, jhabai.
Jhabanya, this one?
Yeah.
Did I write it? Oh.
This is nyana.
Jhabanya.
It's nya. Cha cha jha jha nya.
Nya. It is a nya.
Oh, my caps lock.
Jhabanya.
No, I put it wrong. 1 minute. You're right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Correct.
Yes.
This is correct. Yeah.
Very good. Dhanyavadah. Perfect. Thank you for noticing that. Idanim, Idanim, we have studied Sampurnataya, we've studied Visarga Sandhi. Khalu. Bhavantah sarve kritavantah api, grihakaryam api kritavantah?
No.
It's a busy month actually. This month is busy. It's a little difficult. So we will try and keep the grihakaryam short. And if you need a little bit of extra time, if you let us know, I will make sure to let the graders know to grade it at a little bit later point in time. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
I know, it's very hard. The whole Diwali and everything, you have to go shopping, you have to do the cooking, everything. Na bhavaha karyani santi iti ham janami. Chinta nasti. So what we will, if you're finding that the homeworks are too long still, if you let me know, we'll make sure to modify them as necessary. So tadapi kartum shaknamah. But visarga sandehe, let's do a quick recap. Idanim punaravartanam kritva agre gachamah. Kimartham ityukte adya tu vayam chichana prayogah pashyamah. Chichana prayoge bahavaha sandhikaryani santi, bahuni sandhikaryani santi. Mostly visarga sandhehe karyani santi. So if we remember our visarga sandhi, it will be useful for us. So who remembers the different karyani that are possible with visarga sandhi? Let's list them out. There are 4 things. Arambam karoti.
I can do it. Okay.
Tell me the first one, Mahodaya.
Okay. First one is Adesha.
Visargasya. What are the 4 things that visarga can become?
Okay, it can become Adesha, Agama, Lopa.
Trayah eva santi sandhikaryaani, parantu visarga sandehe चत्वारः भागाः सन्ति. So visarga sandehe bhagaः वदतु. Bhagan वदतु.
A plus A is Utvam.
तत्र visarga a visargah a tatra utvam bhavati. Samyak. Utvam bhavitum arhati.
A visarga A is Utvam. Then each visarga ash is Rutvam. And sha sa that is Satvam. That is we will replace the visarga with a small sha or a big sha or a sa. Sakara.
So you've done Utvam, Satvam, Rutvam. What is the last one?
Rutvam.
Lopaha. Samyak. Lopaha.
For example, Saha Gachati becomes Sa Gachati.
Bahu samyak. Okay. So, visarga sandehe chatvarah bhagaah tatra Utvam, Rutvam, Satvam, tadanantaram Lopaha iti chatvari karyani bhavanti. Pratamam tu Utvam iti karye किं भवति राजश्री महोदय कुत्र कुत्र उत्वं भवति वदतु.
अकार विसर्गात् पूर्वम् अकारः विसर्गात् परम् अकारः या मृदुव्यञ्जनः इति चेत् उत्वं भवति.
उत्वं भवति. तत्र उत्वे यदा अकारः विसर्गः अकारः भवति तत्र सोपानानि वदतु.
प्रथमे सोपाने अकारः विसर्गः अकारः विसर्गस्य स्थाने उकारः भवति. तदनन्तरं अकार उकार मेलने गुणसन्धि भूत्वा ओकारः भवति. तदनन्तरं यदि परवर्णे अकारः अस्ति चेत् पूर्वरूपसन्धि भूत्वा अकारः लोपः भवति.
लोपः इति न तत्र
आदेशः
ओकार एकादेशः भवति. पूर्ववर्णस्य एकादेशः भवति. द्रष्टुं तु लोपः इति दृश्यते परन्तु लोपं न भवति तत्र. तु एकम् उदाहरणं ददातु. द्वयमपि तत्र यदि पूर्वरूपसन्धि भवति पूर्वरूपसन्धि न भवति द्वयमपि.
रामः अस्ति इत्यत्र विसर्गस्य स्थाने उकारः भवति. रामो अस्ति प्रथमे सोपाने रामो अस्ति भवति. तदनन्तरं उकारः अकारः मेलने पूर्वरूपसन्धि भूत्वा रामोस्ति इति भवति.
सम्यक् रामोस्ति. राम प्लस अस्ति तत्र रामः प्लस अस्ति तत्र राम प्लस उ प्लस अस्ति इति भवति. तदनन्तरं रामोस्ति इति गुणसन्धेः भूत्वा तदनन्तरं गुणसन्धिं भूत्वा तदनन्तरं रामोस्ति इति पूर्वरूपसन्धि. उत्तमम्. हर्षा महोदय नमस्ते भवती स्मरति वा तत्र अपवादाः भवन्ति के ते के अन्म्यूट् करणीयं भवति
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते आम्
नमस्ते। अपवाद विस्मृति।
चिन्ता नास्ति तत्र अपवादाः मध्ये अपवादानां मध्ये कथं स्मर्तव्यम् एकं तु अस्ति यदि सः एषः अस्ति चेत्
सः एषः अस्ति चेत् इट्स् लोपः भवति किन्तु अगर सः अधिकम् अस्ति चेत् देन् सोस्ति
सम्यक्
इति भवति उत्तमं भवति तत्र
सम्यक् तु उत्तमं भवति यदि अकारः अस्ति विसर्गात् परं यदि अकारः अस्ति चेत् तत्र नार्मल् साधारणतया उत्तममेव भवति परन्तु किमपि अन्यत् अस्ति चेत् तत्र विसर्गस्य लोपः भवति मृदुव्यञ्जनम् अस्ति चेदपि लोपः एव भवति तत्र अन्य अपवादः भाग्य महोदय अस्ति वा किमपि अस्ति वा
महोदय अन्य अपवाद अव्ययं
सम्यक् वदतु
रेफादेश अव्ययं प्लस् आवर्ण अस्ति चेत् पुनः अपि पुनरपि रैट्
सम्यक् तत्र उत्तमं न भवति तत्र
उत्तमं न भवति सन्धिकार्यं न भवति रेफादेशानन्तरम्
आम् सन्धिकार्यं न भवति रेफादेशानन्तरम् इत्युक्ते
उत्तमं न भवति इति पुनरपि ऋत्वं भवति अनन्तरं महोदय ऋत्वा अनन्तरं नथिङ्ग् हेपन्स् रैट् पुनरपि उत्तमं न भवति
पुनः तत्र विसर्गस्य रेफादेशः भवति तदनन्तरं किमपि सन्धिकार्यं तत्र भवितुमेव न अर्हति खलु
आम् न शक्यते
न शक्यते तु पुनरपि इति भवति एकम् अन्यत् अपि एकम् अस्ति अपवादः
ऋकारान्त सम्बोधना शब्द पितः अपि पितरपि रैट्
पितरपि सम्यक् पितः अपि पितरपि
भ्रातः अपि भ्रातरपि
सम्यक् तदेव सो उत्तमं मध्ये तु अपवादत्रयम् अस्ति एकं तु अस्ति तु सः एषः मध्ये तदनन्तरं यदि अव्ययम् अस्ति अव्ययस्य अन्तिमवर्णः यदि अकारः अस्ति चेत् तत्रापि रेफादेशः भवति ऋत्वं भवति यदि ऋकारान्तशब्दस्य सम्बोधना भवति तत्रापि रेफादेशः एव भवति ऋत्वं भवति उत्वं न भवति तदेव अपवादत्रयं भवति उत्वस्य कृते अनन्तरम् अग्रिमं किं उत्वम् अभवत् इदानीं ऋत्वं कुत्र भवति
महोदय अपवाद I said for Rutvam, right? I didn't say for Utvam.
These are apavadas for Utvam. Because what happens is if you have Punaha, the Antima Varnaha for Punaha before Visargaha is Akaraha.
Avarna and Mruduvanjana. Yes. So Punaha api.
But instead of becoming Punopi, it's become Punarapi. So it is apavada for Utvam. Instead of Utvam, it has become Rutvam.
Right.
So it is the exception for the Utvam case. Does that make sense?
Yes, Mahodaya. It makes sense.
Okay. So idanim Rutvam prati gacchamaha. Vijayasundara Mahodaya, bhavan smarati va, bhavan janati va? I don't know if you caught up with the lessons.
No.
No, Chintana. No problem. We are going over them only.
Yeah. Before the Navaratri and after the Navaratri, I missed 2 classes.
Chintana asti. Don't worry. You'll catch up. We'll go slow now because of Diwali, no? So we'll go a little slow. I think Diwali, the week of Diwali also, we will not have classes so that we have a little bit of a break. Or the week before Diwali. I think that's next week, is it? Next weekend.
Yes. Yeah,
I think next weekend to let's have the class off so that you guys can prepare for Diwali. I'll let the other teachers know also. because there'll be a lot of cooking and all that. So weekends it'll be full. Tadeva. Harsha Mahodi bhavati smarati va? Rutvam kutra bhavati iti?
Rutvam icha purvavarnaha icha bhavati and paravarnaha il.
Il ityukte
It's a loop. No, it's a loop. Il is a swara va mrudu vyanjanam ash asti chet refadeshah bhavati.
Samyak.
किन्तु तत्र if paravarnaha रकारः अस्ति चेत् पूर्ववर्ण रेफा अस्ति चेत् पूर्ववर्ण दीर्घं भवति and विसर्गस्य लोपः भवति.
Samyak. Exactly. So ich tadanantaram visargah tadanantaram ash asti chet tatra visargasya rutvam bhavati. Parantu yadi visargat param yadi rephah asti chet tatra repha iti na bhavitum shakyate. Tatah purvavarnah dirgham bhavati tadanantaram visargasya lopah bhavati. Visargasya lopat param mahodaya visargasya lopat param anyat karyam bhavitum arhati va?
न अन्यत् कार्यं न भवितुम् अर्हति.
Samyak tadeva. So we have rutvam. Ekam udaharanam dadatu mahodaya. Dvayamapi. Yadi paravarnah repha asti, yadi paravarnah repha nasti. Dvayamapi.
Hari hi ramate. Harihi ramate. So purvavarna ikarah bhavati. Visargah and param varna is refa bhavati. So it's purvavarna dirgha bhavati. So harihi ramate.
Bahu samyak. Uttamam. Tatra apavadah. Idanim normal case vadatu. Yadi repha nasti chet paravarnah.
Refa nasti chet harihi plus
Gacchati.
So it's ikaraha, visargaha and gakarha, mrudu vyanjanam. So there is visargasya refa bhavati. So harir gacchati.
Samyak. Harir gacchati. Tatra, the only thing we have to be careful about is after the rutvam, if there is a swara, then you have to make it into a gunitaksharam. So harihi asti, tatra harir asti iti bhavati, tatra repah sampurnataya lekhaniyam. Tadeva, you have to be careful of that. Nothing else. But is there a sandhi karyam happening if there is a gunitaksharam? If it is repha plus akaraha, is it a if it is a gunitaksharam where you write the full repha, is that a sandhi karyam? Is there a varna vikaraha?
Okay.
No.
No.
There is no varna vikaraha, hence there is no sandhi karyam happening there.
Would you please go back and what did you say? I didn't really follow that.
Oh, Kshamitam. So if you have harihi asti, so let me just see if I can. I just wanted, it's just something that people get slightly confused about. It's nothing big. So it's, you all know it, I think. But if you have, 1 minute. Drishyate va mama. So yadi harihi plus asti iti bhavati. Tatra hari plus akaraha plus visargaha plus sti iti bhavati. Tatra hari plus akaraha plus repha rutvam plus asti khalu. Tatra, what did I do? It is ikaraha.
No, there is no akara.
I am so sorry.
Ikara.
My brain is apparently not following what I'm saying. Shamyatam. It is ikaraha, not akaraha.
Correct.
Shamyatam. So this becomes harir plus asti. And then the next step, for some reason, some people get confused. It's just repha. So repha plus akaraha is a gunitaksharam, that is full, that repha.
Right.
So that is a gunitaksharam. That is not a sandhi happening there. That's all.
Correct. So,
So
it
then
is
get
Hari
Harirasti.
Rasti.
So you have to write
Okay.
it like that as the full word.
Correct.
Antimam rupam tadevasti. That's okay, right? We're all good with that?
Yeah.
Mahodaya,
Yeah.
one doubt I had.
Huh.
Punaha plus Ramate, if it comes, then
Punaha plus ramate. Tatrapi tadrishameva.
Punaramate.
Punaramate. Pun
How
plus.
does that?
That is like this,
Dirgha.
that you will write Puna Ramate, 2 words. Because
No.
Lopaha has happened. You cannot write it as 1 word. Is that your question?
No, Dirgha happens, right, Mahodaya?
Puna Ramate iti bhavati tatra.
Oh,
Because Visargasya pare refa asti chet, then Dirgha Purva Varnasya Dirgha bhavati, right?
Yes. So instead of Akaraha, it will become Pun plus A plus then the Visarga plus Ra plus Amate. Hello. But there, what am I doing again? So here, now after this step where the Purva Varna has become Dirgha, the next step is the Visargasya Lopaha.
so because it is, this is the exception, right? Because the
Yes.
previous word is Avyayam and the
Yes.
any
But
letter.
you cannot have a Rutvam ever. So anytime you see Rutvam happening, you will always have this Dirgha plus Dirghatvam plus Lopaha. Does that make sense?
Meaning like
So if this had not been Ramate, if it had been Api, so we'll do both. Punaha Ramate over here. So suppose we do Punarapi. Punaha plus Api. This is Pun plus A plus Visargaha plus A plus P. Oh, P. What we would normally want to do is when we see this, we want to do Utvam. But because this is Punaha, this is an Avyayam, we will not do Utvam over there. Instead, what we'll do is we'll replace the Visargaha with a Rutvam. Right? So this will become Punar plus Api, which is equal to Punarapi. That one is clear, correct?
yes.
This is Utvasya Apavadaha.
Here,
Here,
here, Puna will not be Dirgha.
Puna will not be Dirgha. Because the Paravarna is not a Repaha.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, this is Apavada to Apavadaha to
Utvam.
Utvam. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Utvam. This is Apavadaha to Utvam. Now, we want to do for Punaha Ramate. Here also it is Apavadaha to Utvam. There is no change. It is Apavadaha to Utvam. We want to then go and do this as, we want to make this into a Rutvam here. But then now it is Apavadaha to Rutvam also. Because we cannot have Ra plus Ra.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our problem. Control Z. What am I doing? We cannot have Ra plus Ra. So Apavada to Rutvam. So instead what we'll do is we'll do Dirghatvam,
That's no.
Purvavarna plus Lopa.
Lopa.
So this will become A. Then we'll do Lopaha will happen in the next stage.
Will this be in a slide form? I mean, will this, I can review this later, right?
Yes, it's there in the, do you want me to share this? I'll share this.
Yeah, I need this, ma'am.
Sure.
We can see it in the video also.
Oh, it will be in the videos here.
Yes. I don't usually share this one because it's, I'm usually talking through this and it's not very clearly set out. So if you read it by itself, it might be a little confusing. So I don't usually share these Google Docs, but it will be there in the video.
Yeah, okay.
But I can put this, I can share this, not a problem.
Okay. I got one more question. Can I?
Yes, please ask.
Okay. I understand when we write an avagraha,
Ah.
which indicates an existence of an akara there. What I have seen in many cases, particularly in stotras, double S. That means double avagraha.
Hmm.
When does it mean it is an a dirgha a?
No, the avagraha chinham doesn't have any pronunciation value to it at all. It just means that two R's were dropped.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
The avagraha chinham does not change the pronunciation at all.
I see.
That is
Okay,
why
so-
when they write it in the previous पूर्वस्मिन् समये यदा ते लिखितवन्तः तत्र अवग्रह चिह्नम् इति न लिखितवन्तः एव. I'll bring it. So it does not have any value in the pronunciation at all. They can do
I
this thing that looks like a 6. There it is a pluta symbol that is used for 6 or 3. Sorry, they write 3. Sometimes you'll see
that
this.
they write tree.
That is the
Yeah.
symbol for pluta.
I understand that.
That
Yeah,
is used in only the Vedas. You will not see it for our normal shlokas and subhashitams.
correct.
So
I
pluta
understand.
has a
So-
value in pronunciation. Avagraha chinham, this has absolutely no value in pronunciation. It is there for adyatana kale asmakam janimaha tatra akaraha asit iti. Tadeva.
So does it mean there are two a?
That is what I am assuming. I have not seen it, Mahodaya. If you can send it in the signal group, I will look at it and tell you.
I will definitely do that.
Nishchayana. Please.
Okay.
Because I'm also curious now to see where
Okay.
it happens.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but avagraha chinnam has zero value in pronunciation. It is being used now to show that there was sandhi that happened. There was an akara present before. There is no akara now because of either whatever purva rupa sandhi or something.
Yeah.
Tadeva.
Right. I have no problem with the single avagraha chinna,
It's the
but
double.
I'm purely referring to double. Yeah.
Hmm.
I will
Send it.
send
I will take a look at it. It might be a tankana dosha also. So you never know.
No, it is in Lalita Sahasranam. It comes
Oh,
frequently.
no. Then okay, yes, please send it. Then I will find out. I'll talk to my guru and find out because I don't have the knowledge of that. So I'll find out.
Okay. All right.
Chinta nasti. Agre gacchamaha. So everybody is we've done utvam, we've done rutvam. We have not done the last two. So Rajshri Mahodaya bhavati vadatu lopaha kutra bhavati.
विसर्गात् पूर्वम् अकारः अस्ति चेत् विसर्गात् परम् अकारं विहाय अन्ये स्वराः अस्ति चेत्
Santi chet.
सन्ति चेत् तदा विसर्गस्य लोपः भवति.
एकम् उदाहरणं प्रथमं तदनन्तरम् अग्रे गच्छति.
रामः इच्छति. राम इच्छति.
सम्यक्. विसर्गलोपकार्यस्य अनन्तरं किमपि अन्यत् कार्यं भवितुम् अर्हति वा?
न.
उत्तमं. सो राम इच्छति तत्र रामेच्छति इति न भवितुम् अर्हति खलु? उत्तमम्. अग्रे.
विसर्गात् पूर्वम् आकारः अस्ति चेत् विसर्गात् परं कोऽपि वर्णः कोऽपि स्वरः या मृदुवञ्जनम् अस्ति चेत् तदा विसर्गस्य लोपः भवति.
सम्यक्. एकम् उदाहरणम्.
अश् आकारः विसर्ग अश्.
सम्यक्.
उदाहरणं रामाः गच्छन्ति. रामा गच्छन्ति.
सम्यक्. रामा गच्छन्ति. सम्यक्. उत्तमं. तत्र किमपि अपवादः अस्ति वा? अपवादः इति नास्ति खलु? उत्तमं. So we've done utvam, we've done rutvam, we've done lopaha. The last thing that is left is satvam. Satvam Bhagya Mahodaya. No, Haraprasad Bhagya Mahodaya bhavati uktavati khalu?
अपवादम् उक्तवती.
अपवादमेव. भवती वदतु. कुत्र सत्वं भवति इति वदतु.
विसर्गात् पूर्वं स्वरः अस्ति. विसर्गात् परं कर्कशव्यञ्जनं अस्ति चेत् सकारादेशः भवति.
सम्यक्. तत्र कुत्र सकारः, कुत्र शकारः, कुत्र षकारः इति वदतु.
विसर्गात् परं what is that महोदय?
तत्र श्लोकस्य वाक्यम् उक्त्वा वक्तुं शक्नोति.
So that's all I know. Sha cha cha.
इचु यशानां तालु.
Oh. Sha cha cha. अस्ति चेत् सकार सकारात् नन्तरं शकार.
सम्यक्. प्रथमं तु सकार.
ष्टुत्वं right महोदय? ष्टुत्वं.
तदेव.
Then what is the other one? Sha ta ta.
ऋटुरषाणां मूर्धा.
ऋटुरषाणां मूर्धा. So visargat param sha ta ta asti chet, right?
ठ ष अस्ति चेत्
sha ta ta asti chet sakaradeshah bhavati. Anantaram how do you say ष्टुत्वं bhavati. क्षम्यतां
आवश्यकं. बहु सम्यक् रीत्या वदति, चिन्ता नास्ति. अन्तिमद्वयम् अस्ति. उपद्मानीयः जिह्वामूलीयः.
Oh yes उपद्मानीय विसर्गात् परं खा asti. Then how do you say for the just that it's only on the sound, right? There is no. So how do you say the chinna?
तत्र केवलम् उच्चारणे एव भिन्नः भवति. तत्र विकल्पेन भवति खलु.
विकल्पेन भवति ऑप्शनल विकल्पेन भवति.
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूलम् इति भवेत्. तत्र अर्धविसर्गः नो चेत् जिह्वामूलीयः इति आदेशः.
महोदय अर्धविसर्ग and जिह्वामूलीय. I really have how to say pronouncing it. How do you say that?
Jiह्वाmूलीयः and अर्धविसर्गः are the same thing actually when you pronounce.
Right.
Instead of saying ha, you're saying ha. That's it.
Oh, I see.
Ramah khadati. Tadeva.
Ramaska. But it sounds like sakara there.
No. Ramah khadati.
Ramah khadati.
Like you want to, like, you know, the cat is throwing up a hairball or something. Ramah khadati.
Ramah khadati. Palam khad, like that, right?
Ramah khadati iti bhavati tatra. Tatra jiह्वामूलीयः. उपद्मानीयः कुत्र भवति?
Pa.
यदि विसर्गात् परं यदि फ अस्ति चेत् उत्तमम्.
अस्ति चेत्
श्लोकस्य वाक्यं किं तत्र?
विस्मरति
उपपद्मानीयानां गोष्ठौ. चिन्ता नास्ति.
धन्यवादः.
But it is optional.
It is optional. Tatrapi vikalpena bhavati. I'll bring it. Shamitam, ekanimishamam. क्षम्यताम्. एकः लघु किं युद्धं वदतु. तत्र चत्वारि कार्याणि भवितुम् अर्हति. तत्र सकारादेशः कुत्र भवति? भाग्या महोदय, भवती शकारः भवती शकारः उक्तवती. शिवः शा. तदनन्तरं शकारः षण्मुखशा इति उक्तवती. जिह्वामूलीयः. तदनन्तरं उपद्मानीयः. सकारः कुत्र भवति? भवती म्यूट् मध्ये अस्ति महोदय.
Shakara Stutvam, right, Mahade?
You covered when it is Shtutvam, when you covered Shtutvam, Jihvamuliyaha and Upadmaniyaha. When does it become Saraswati Sa?
Right, Visargat Purvam Swaraha Asti, Visargat Param Sa, right? Sat Cha.
Ta and Sa.
Oh, Sat Cha, only three, right, Mahade?
No.
Karkasha Vyanjanam. Karkasha Vyanjanam.
So you have to deal with
Karkasha
all the
Vyanjanam.
5 Vargiya Vyanjanas.
Mahade.
You have to deal with Ka, which is Ka is Jihvamuliyaha.
Oh.
Then you have to deal with Cha Cha. Cha Cha is Ichu Yashanam Talu, Shakaradesha. Then you have to deal with Ta Tha, that is Ritu Rashanam Murdha. So Shakaradesha. Sha, that's Sha. Then you have to deal with Ta Tha, Litulasanam Dantaha. So Saraswati Sa, Sakaradesha. Finally, you have Upu Padmaniyanam Oshthav. So
Kim Saraswati Uchyate Mahode? Saraswati Sa.
Saraswati Sa.
Oh, Sa.
Saraswati Sa. So that is, and then you have to deal with Upu Padmaniyana Moshta, that is Pa, Pha. Then you have the Upadmaniyaha iti Adesha Bhavati Tatra. Vikalpena. So Jihvamuliyaha and Upadmaniyaha are both Vikalpena Bhavati Tatra.
Kalpena Bhavati.
Parantu, what happens when you have Sha or Sa as the Paravarnaha? There is Apavadaha happening there. What happens? If it is Sha or Sha, then Vikalpena Bhavati. If it is Sha or Sha.
Stutvam and Stutvam, right? Stutvam.
I will ask you for a favor. Now, because we are not doing Vyanjana Sandhi yet, and you have not dealt with all the different flavors of the Vyanjana Sandhi, leave out the Shtutvam and the Shtutvam. Because if I have to teach you Shtutvam and Shtutvam, I will have to take a separate class on it because there is a lot more involved there. Okay? So it is better not to worry about that right now. And that is why I would rather you go based off of the shlokas.
Okay.
It is very easy when you go based off of the shlokas. If you go with Shtutvam and Shtutvam right now, there are a lot more there is a lot more happening there. So we will deal with that when you come to Shiksha, the next one.
Okay.
So for now, if you go purely based off of these, then it is simple. It is very clear, the Visarga, what is happening there. You go, if it is Ka or Kha, it is Jihva Mulya, it is Cha or Cha, or then it is Ichu Yashanam Talu. If there is Sha, if the Paravarna is Sha, then it is again Vikalpena Bhavati. It can either be Ramash Shaktihi or it can be Ramaha Shaktihi. Okay, it doesn't matter that. There it is Vikalpena. Optional. Same thing. Yeah. Next one is Ichu Yashanam Talu, then Ritu Rashanam Murdha. Again, if it is Ta or Tha, then it will be definitely Sha, Shakara Deshaha. If the Paravarna is a Shakaraha, then again it is optional.
Optional.
Ramaha Shashtihi, then it could be Ramash Hariti Shashtihi, Ramash Shashtihi, or Ramaha Shashtihi. So there it is optional. Then we have the next line, which is what? Litulasanam Dhantaha. So there if you have Ta or Tha, then you will have Sakara Desha with the Visarga. But if you have Sakara following, again it is optional. Ramaha Sarati, Ramas Sarati or Ramaha Sarati, Dvayamapi Shakyate. Then you have your last one, which is Upu Padmaniyana Moshtav. There if it is Pa or Pha, it is Upadmaniyaha. There is no option there. Then you have your last case, which is if you have a Ka with a Sha, if you have a Ksha, if you have Sa, if you have a Karkasha Vyanjanam followed by Sha or Sa, then what happens? Visargasya Visargaha eva bhavati. Final apavadaha.
We have not done that.
We did that in the last class. We did that in the last class. The final apavadaha.
Yes,
we did that in the last class. If we have Ramaha Kshamate, there you cannot have anything happening. The Visargasya Visargaha eva bhavati. Ramah Kshamate. Remember, I pulled out
Okay.
Medha Michika's book and we did it right at the end. Medha Michika book.
Oh, yes.
That is the last
ma'am.
apavada. The last
yeah.
apavada
Um,
that happens there. If you have a samyukta aksharam, where you have the prathamam aksharam to yadi karkasha vyanjanam asti, dvitiyam aksharam to yadi sha, or sa. If it is one of the ushmanas, then visargasya sthane visargah eva bhavati. Iti apavadaha asti.
Okay.
That is there on the slides of the previous lesson.
Okay. All
So
right.
that covers all the visarga sandhi. Vadatu Mahoday.
Mahoday, the one you did show the whole thing. Do we have that in the slide? I didn't see
I
it.
can put it onto the slide. It is there in Medha Michika's book.
It is in the book. Yeah, I saw that.
Which book, Mahoday?
That enjoyable
Medha
Sanskrit grammar, that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
it's there.
right.
I can
Yeah,
put
it
it
is
onto
there.
the slides also. I'll put it onto last week's slides. I'll put it as the last.
Oh,
slide.
okay.
I'll take
Okay.
an image.
No,
and-
I was looking at my Sandhi book and I'm like, oh, which book is that? So
No,
okay.
no,
Okay.
no, not in that Sandhi book.
Page
That Sandhi
number
book is very
18.
good. But the table in tabular form, Medha Michika's book is very nice. It's very clear. So if you look,
Okay.
I'll put the table up.
Okay,
Vidya
Madhu.
Mahoday, you were
Dhanyawad.
saying something?
It is on page number 18, enjoyable Sanskrit grammar.
Page number
Oh,
8.
Dhanyawad, Madhu. Dhanyawad.
Yeah.
So we've covered all of the visarga sandhis. Okay.
Mahodaya, I have only one comment on Bhagya Mahodaya's statement. She said, Visargasya Purvat Swaraha.
Ah.
That is redundant.
That is correct. Visargat
Okay.
purvam swarahe
Yeah.
eva bhavitum arhati.
Correct.
But that is it's just said it. That's okay. So we always say
Okay.
purva varnaha kaha, paravarnaha kaha. We always say that, no? So she said it like that. That's okay. But before the visargaha, we can only have a swara. We cannot have anything else. Otherwise, we cannot pronounce the visarga. Correct. Absolutely. We cannot have a vyanjanam. Uttamam. Okay. So now we have to move on to this chit chana prayoga. I'm going to start by reading out a story without sharing the screen. It's there on the slides. I'll read out the story. What we'll do is we will make sure we understand the story, and then we'll go into where the chit chana prayoga happens, and we'll go a little bit into it so that we can see where the sandhi karyam is happening over there. So I'll read out the story. It's a little bit of a long story, but that's okay. We'll go through it and we'll try and make sense of it. All I want right now is to make sure that you understand the gist of the story. First, that's all we're doing. So, सर्वे शृण्वन्तु. कस्मिंश्चित् ग्रामे कश्चन आश्रमः आसीत्. तत्र कश्चन गुरुः निवसति स्म. तस्य 10 शिष्याः आसन्. आश्रमस्य समीपे एव काचित् नदी प्रवहति स्म. You understood? So, Haraprasad Mahoday, what did you understand from that?
There was a grammar. There was a teacher there, and the teacher had 10 students. And river. Did you say Kashi? Did you use the word?
No, listen. Ashramasya samipa eva kachit nadi pravahati sma.
I don't know
nadi
what
iti na janami. Aham na janami ka nadi. Tasyaha nama na janami. Kachit nadi. Kachit nadi pravahati.
Some river. Some river.
Chitta chana ityukte tatra nishchitah nasti.
Oh.
Ka nadi iti nishchitam nasti. Tadeva. So chitta chana is always added to the kaha, kauke, kake, kaha, all of those, all the vibhakti rupas, it is added to that to express uncertainty. To express that we don't know. There is some river, but we don't know which river. We don't know the name of the river. Okay, agree. Kadachit guruhu kaishchit shishyaihi saha naukaya kanchit desham prati prasthitavan asit. Punah shrunatu. Kadachit guruhu कैश्चित् शिष्यैः सह नौकया कञ्चित् देशं प्रति प्रस्थितवान् आसीत्।
Okay.
गमनसमये एतेषां पुरतः कुतश्चित् आगच्छन्तीं काञ्चित् नौकां दृष्टवन्तः। गमनसमये एतेषां पुरतः कुतश्चित् आगच्छन्तीं काञ्चित् नौकां दृष्टवन्तः. So, Vijay Sundaram Mahodaya, what did you understand from that? So the first statement was,
Yes.
Kadachit Guruhu Kaishchit Shishyaihi Saha Naukaya Kanchit Desham Prati Prastitavan Asi.
Yeah, with some students,
Ah.
they went to some places.
Exactly, some place. Everything is some right now, okay? Because we are doing that Chitchana Prayoga. So sometime, Kadachit, that Guru went with some students by what? Naukaya.
Okay.
By boat.
Yes.
And the next statement was what? Gamana samaye. Etesham puratah, in front of them. Kutashchit agachantim kachit naukam drishtavantaha. So what did they see?
Gamana samay means summer.
Gamana samaye. Gamanam kartum samaye. Gantum samaye.
Okay. Yeah, Jatya. Okay.
Going.
Yeah.
So on the way. So what happened, Mahodaya? What did they see? Drishtavantaha. Gamana samaye etesham puratah. Etesham ityukte? These people. Puratah. In front of them. Te kimapi drishtavantaha. Kim drishtavantaha? Kutashchit agachantim kanchit naukam. So just think about kanchit naukam. What does that mean? What did they see? Some boat. Kutashchit. From somewhere. Coming from somewhere. Kutaha iti na janimaha. Kutashchit agachantim. While coming from somewhere, some boat they saw. Iti asti. Agre. Tasyam naukayam bahavaha janaha asan. Akasmat sa nauka kanchit shilam ghattayitva bhagna abhavat. Akasmat sa nauka kanchit shilam ghattayitva bhagna abhavat. Naukayam sthitaha sarve nadyam apatan. Naukayam sthitaha janaha sarve nadyam apatan. Kechana mritaha api. Anye kechana kathanchit raksham praptavantaha cha. Rajashri Mahodaya, what did you understand from that?
Gattaha means some, I think, heavy load, is it?
Ghattayitva ityukte banging.
Oh, acha.
Akasmat sa nauka kanchit shilam ghattayitva.
Okay, it hit a stone. It hit a stone or a rock.
Bhagna abhavat.
Yeah, it drowned, is it?
It broke.
It caught
Bhagna
fire.
abhavat.
What was the word?
Bhagna ityukte broke into pieces.
Bhagna. Okay.
Bhagna abhavat.
Broke. And then some people fell into the water and some people got saved somehow.
Yes. So all of them fell into the water. Sarve nadyam apatan. Apatan ityukte lakarah kaha tatra?
Lung.
Lung bahuvachanam. Pratamapuruša bahuvachanam. Samyak. So they sarve nadyam apatan. Kechana mritaha. Some died. Bahu samyak. Anye kechana. The rest kathanchit. Somehow. Raksham praptavantaha cha. They were saved. Samyak. Agre. Tadrishtva guruhu shishyan uktavan. Naukayam kaschana dushtaha asit. Naukayam kaschana dushtaha asit. Tasya ekasyaiva karanat. Esha durghatana sambhuta. Nirbhagyaha kechana mrityumukham pravishtavantaha. Anye kechana mritaprayascha sanjataha iti. So that is a little bit difficult to understand. So Bhagya Mahodaya, Shrunotu. निर्भाग्याः प्रथमं तु अस्ति एतदेव तद् दृष्ट्वा गुरुः शिष्यान् उक्तवान् सो किम् अभवत् गुरुः
Guru, he when Guru saw that, he told them.
सः किम् उक्तवान् नौकायां कश्चन दुष्टः आसीत् तस्य एकस्यैव कारणतः एषा दुर्घटना सम्भूता किम् अभवत्
in the boat some bad person is there. Because of him some people died, some people what is the other word he used?
So this situation happened because of him. Then nirbhagyaah kechana mrityumukham pravishtavantaha.
Unlucky ones unlucky ones died because of that.
Correct.
Some unlucky ones.
Exactly. Kechana.
Some unlucky.
Anye kechana mritaprayaha cha sanjataha.
Some other people, because of that, they die. They reach, right?
They got hurt basically. Mritaprayaha cha sanjataha. So they mrita is they basically mritaprayaha. So they did not definitely die, but they got
they
into
may die.
they could
they
die.
may
Exactly.
Yeah, they may die. Right.
Amit. Uttamam. Agre. Guroho etad vachanam shrutva शिष्याः सर्वे आश्चर्येण तं पृष्टवन्तः गुरो तेषु कश्चित् दुष्टः स्यात् नाम परन्तु एकस्य दुष्टस्य कारणेन निरपराधैः अन्यैः अपि मरणं प्राप्तव्यम् इति एतत् कथं समीचीनं भवेत् इति हर्षा महोदय what did you understand from that? You need me to repeat or
right. So Sisya told to the Guru that because of one person, if they all are get involved in all these things, so it is not a good thing.
Katham samichinam. Very good
thing.
Just because of one bad person, why is everybody being punished? That's what
punished, right?
That's what these people are asking. Guruhu kinchidapi noktavan. Kinchidapi noktavan. Swalpa samayanantaram te anyat tiram praptavantaha. Sarve agre gachantaha asan. Tada kenachit shishyena sikatasu nimagnaha kaschana shankha drishtaha. Sikatasu ityukte kim? Sikatasu.
Sand, right?
Sikatasu ityukte beach sand. Sikatasu nimagnaha kaschana shankha drishtaha. So, I'll share the screen. So, Harapasad Mahadaya, do you know what happened? Mahadaya, do you know what happened here? Did you understand what happened?
Something, they reached the shore and they saw a shanka in the sand.
Correct. So, initially the Guru, kinchidapi na uktavan.
He didn't speak.
He didn't say anything. Kinchidapi, not even a little bit. Na uktavan. Then they reached the Tiram. Then, while they were going, kenachit shishyena, by some shishya, sikatasu nimagnaha kaschana shankha drishtaha. So, this was seen. This is in passive voice. We'll learn it later. Saha kathanchit tam grihitva itastitaha bhramitavan. So, what happened next? Harapasad Mahadaya?
Come again. You read it.
Saha kathanchit tam grihitva itastitaha bhramitavan.
Yeah. He picked it up and here and there he walked.
How did he pick it up? Do we know?
Grihitva, no, I don't.
Kathanchit grihitva. So chit is there. So kathamiti na janam.
Somehow.
Kathanchit somehow. Kathanchit grihitva itastatah bhramitavan. Anantaram. Shankhasya antah kaschana pipilikaah asan. Tasu kachit pipilika tasya shishyasya hastam adashat. Vijay Sundara Mahodaya, what happened? What was in the shankha?
Pita something.
Pipilikaah, ants.
Pitilika. Ants. Okay. Pitilika hai. There.
What happened?
And they,
What did that one pipilika, among those pipilikas, one pipilika? Kachit pipilika. Some pipilika. Tasya shishyasya hastam adashat.
it bite the hands.
Some pipilika. We don't know which one. Some pipilika. Kachit pipilika. Tasya shishyasya hastam adashat. It bit. Uttamam. Tada saha shishyaha tīvra vedanam anubhuya krodhena tam shankham nadyam kshiptavan. Sarvaha pipilikaha mritaha abhavan. Rajashri Mahodaya, what happened?
Angry, he threw the shank in the sea.
He got hurt. Because of when he got hurt, he angrily threw it in the sea. Rajashri Mahodaya, next. Shrunotu. So what happened to the pipilika? Sarvaha pipilikaha.
All of them died.
All of them died. Tada guru shishyan uktavan. Bhoho shishyaha. Pashyantu. Ekaiva kachit pipilika etam adashat. Kintu tasyaha karanatah. Sarvaha api pipilikaha jale mritaha. Evameva. Ekah dushtah bhavati chedapi. Tasya prabhavaha. Tam paritah stithanam niraparadhanam sanjananam uparyapi bhavati iti. So, Rajashri Mahodaya, what happened?
So the Guru tells the Sishyas, just as because of one pipilika which bit the hand, all of them had to die. So also, because of one dushta person, all people around him who are good people, they also have to pay for it.
Exactly. Bahu samyak. So, Guroho vachanam shrutva sarve vismitaha bhavan. Bhagya Mahodaya, what happened?
It's a very good story.
So, everybody around him is all Ascharyam. They're all Ascharya Chakitaha. Vismitaha. Okay. So, that was the story. In that story, there was no certainty about who the Guru is, who the Shishya is, who the Pipilika is, what the Nauka is, who the people on that boat is. Everything is uncertain. Everything is ekada, kadachit, kachit nauka, kasminchit samaye, tadrishamasti. So it is all Chitchana Prayoga is being used there. It is there in the slides. But I'm not going to go into and break it down line by line right now. That is your job. Okay. We've read through it. You know the gist of the story. So your job now is to go back and read through the story on your own. When you read through it, you will be able to understand. So now let's go into the actual theory. So the theory is here. So idani Chitchana Prayogaha iti kimapi prayogaha asti. Kim iti shabdaha Prashnavachaka shabdaha iti vayam janimah. Khalu. Prashnarthaka shabdaha. Tatra visheshanattvena upayogam bhavati. Visheshanattvena ityukti kim? What is visheshanatvam?
In the form of adjective.
Yes. That tva, when we use that tva, visheshanaha, visheshanam iti janimaha. Visheshanatvam iti visheshanasya gunaha. When you add the tva, visheshanatvam iti visheshanasya gunaha. So visheshanattvena upayogam bhavati. It is used as a visheshana. Marge yaha gatavan saha kaha. Tat kasyaha bhaginyaha pustakam. Bhaginyaha is in which vibhakti?
That's in 5-1.
5 or 6th. Kasyaha pustakam. So this is in
Kasyaya 6-1. 6-1.
Shashti vibhakti. Ekavachana. So kasyaha is also Shashti vibhakti ekavachana. Vishishtam uttaram prapanartham. So to get a specific answer, that is when we use this kim shabdaha. We want a specific answer. Marge yaha gatavan saha kaha. Saha Divakaraha. Saha Haraprasad Mahodayaha. Saha Vijay Sundaram Mahodayaha. tat kasyaha bhaginyaha pustakam. Tat mama prathamayaha bhaginyaha pustakam. No chet tat Rajashri Mahodayayaha pustakam. Bhagya Mahodayayaha pustakam. Harsha Mahodayayaha pustakam iti vaktum shaknamah. We have a specific answer to that. Tadanantram. Kim ityasya shabdasya uchita vibhakti yukta rupena saha ante. So what does that mean? The proper vibhakti, we have to use the correct vibhakti rupam. Tasya ante yadi chit chana, if we add yojana samaye, tatra kim bhavati iti idanim pashyamaha. Anishchitartham, it is to say that it is not nishchitam. Usually when we ask kaha, when we ask ka, when we ask kasyaha, we are going to get a specific answer. But when we add this chit chana, then the answer is anishchitam. It is
Not definite.
Not definite. Marge yaha gatavan saha kaha idanim aham pashyami aham na janami. Tu kaschana purushah gatavan. Asmakam tu bandhuhu va mitram va nasti eva tu aham na janami. Kaschana purushah. Look what happened there. Kaha plus chana. After the visargaha, what is it? What is the vyanjanam? Chakaraha.
Cha.
Which is what?
Oh, it is sattva.
It is that sattvam, samyak,
Yeah.
sattvam.
Yeah.
So, ichu yashanam talu. So, we will put the shakara. So, kaschana. Kaschana. Okay. Now, we learned when sandhikaryam is nityam. Sandhikaryam is nityam when we have upasargas. Sorry, when we have any, what is it called? Upasarga is previous. What is after the thing?
Samasa.
When we have samasa, but this is, so this can be called a samasa. This can be called a samasa, or when we have anything at the end also, correct? When we have subanta, when we have tinganta, like that. When we have any pratyaha. Chitchana is like a pratyaha. Okay. So this time also, when we have chitchana prayogaha, this is nitya sandhikaryam. You cannot say kahachana. It is kaschana. It is nityam. Okay. Next. Aham na janami kaschit purushah gatavan. Oh, why? I don't know why there are two of the same thing. Shamitam. Tat kasyaha bhaginyaha pustakam. Aham na janami. Kasyaha plus chit. Again, when we have visargaha, when we have a karkasha vyanjanam, it will be shakara deshaha. So kasyaschit bhaginyaha. Kasyaschit bhaginyaha asti. Asti va. Oh, I don't even know if it is some bhaginis. Kasyaschit bhaginyaha asti va nava ityapi na janami. Kasyachit purushasya api bhavitum arhati khalu. Kasyaha bhaginyaha pustakam iti kopi prishtavan. Parantu aham na janami bhaginyaha pustakam asti va purushasya pustakam asti va iti. Kasyaschit bhaginyaha asti athava kasyachit purushasya asti. Kasya plus chit. There is no sandhikaryam happening there. Can you see that? Kasya plus chit. Can everybody see that? Kasya plus chit. Yours is joining kasya chit. So kasya chit purushasya. But it is kasya because purushasya is in shashti vibhakti. So kasya chit purushasya api bhavitum arhati kalu iti asti tatra. So anishchitartham ityukte kim? Kachit gacchati. Kachit gacchati. Tatra kim asti? Ka plus chit. What is ka? What is the meaning of ka over there? Rajashri Mohdaya. Kachit.
Some lady, that some ka, strilinga.
Strilinge asti. Kaha kauke ka is strilinge. Ka. Atra ka gacchati iti nishchayaha nasti. Tu kachit gacchati iti bhavitum arhati tatra. We don't know who it is. Some lady is going. I'm looking out the window. There is some lady going. I don't know that lady. So kachit gacchati iti vaktum shaknumah. Kaschana abhinayati. Abhinayati means shows emotion. Kaschana abhinayati. So kaschana. So you have to break the sandhi to see what is happening there. So Harsha Mahodaya, what is happening over there? Kaschana abhinayati. So when you break the sandhi,
Yeah, kahachana.
So kaha iti na janami. So what does it mean? Kaschana abhinayati. Can you say it in English?
Pullinga.
Someone
Someone is doing
acting.
acting.
उत्तमम्. अत्र कः अभिनयति इति निश्चयः नास्ति. बालकः केनचित् सह क्रीडति. राजश्री महोदय, केनचित् सह क्रीडति.
Boy is playing with somebody.
सम्यक्. Boy is playing with somebody. केन सह क्रीडति इति न निश्चयः नास्ति. तो केनचित् सह क्रीडति. एतादृशः अर्थः अनिश्चितार्थः.
Mahoday, so are you say, am I understanding that you use chit for Strilinga and chana for Pullinga?
No, you can use chit and chana equally. It doesn't matter when. Chit and chana are equivalent. You can use them in any place. Wherever chit is there, you can replace it with chana. It doesn't matter. Sometimes with chit, they have both available. With chit, the vritti is different because you are ending with that takara without a swara at the end. So when you mix it with another word afterwards, you'll have vyanjana sandhi happening there. When you have with chana, that ending letter is a akara. So you'll have swara sandhi. So you'll have swara sandhi happening with another thing that is happening later. So your choice, you can choose whatever you want. Tadeva.
Is it possible to say ka?
Kachana. Yes.
No,
so you can
kaha. I was thinking of kaha.
So kashchana.
Okay.
Kashchana mahilaha asan.
Yeah.
Kashchana mahilaha asan. Aham na janami te ke kaha kaha iti. So kashchana mahilaha asan. Tadeva. Samyak.
Okay.
Chit chana visheshanani. So you have to use it in Visheshana Rupam. That kaha and that kim shabda has to be used in Visheshana Rupam. So you have to put that kim shabda into the correct vibhakti form because it is a Visheshanigna. It has to be definitely following what is that? Yat lingam yad vachanam ya vibhaktihi. You have to put it in the correct form. Then you have to add on the chitchana. When you add on the chitchana, you have to do the sandhi karyam. Then you have your final form of anischitartha. Okay. So kaschana, kasyaschit, kasyachana ityadayah iti plus adayah sarvepi visheshanattvena upayujyate. Ataha te sarve visheshyasya lingam vachanam vibhaktim cha anusaranti. Kaschit balakah udyane kridati. So this is in which vibhakti balakah? Prathama vibhakti ekavachana.
Ekavachana.
And it is in pullinga. So you have to use.
So you should use kaha.
You have to go into pullingam. Kim shabda pullinge kaha. Ekavachane prathama vibhakte to vibhaktau to kaha eva. So kaha plus chit will become kashchit when you do the sattvam.
Some boys. That means some boy is playing in the garden.
Samyak. Kachit mahila tam balakam pashyati. Mahila tu स्त्रीलिंगे अस्ति प्रथमा विभक्त्याम एकवचन. So का इति शब्दः उपयुज्य का प्लस चित् will become काचित्. काचन अपि सम्यक्. काचन महिला तं बालकं पश्यति. भिक्षुकाय किञ्चित् अन्नं ददातु. अन्नं तु नपुंसकलिंगे विभक्ति का तत्र?
अन्नं 2-1.
द्वितीया एकवचनम्. So किम शब्दस्य नपुंसकलिंगे द्वितीया एकवचने किम इति एव भवति. किम प्लस चित्. There it is व्यञ्जन सन्धि. Kim plus chit will become kinchit. Okay. That when you have kim plus chit, chakara cha cha ja jha nya. So that will become nya. Because it is easier to say kinchit. It is harder to say kimchit. Okay. So it becomes kinchit. We'll study this in detail later. Right now, you just have to know because there is an anuswara. It is basically a nasika, anunasika shabda, anunasika sound, right? So that anunasika sound, you have to go into the anunasika version of cha, 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 ja, ja, nya. So you instead of you'll say nya. So kinchit over there. Okay. We'll go into it in the table. Adya,
What is the name of this sandhi?
that is called Anuswara Sandhi
Anuswara sandhi.
because it is an Anuswara Shabda. Kim. It ends in Anuswara. Adya, Chichana ityasya prayogasya kanichana udaharanani pashyamaha. Udaharanani is Napumsakalingam, Bahuvachanam, Dvitiya Vibhakti. So, Kani is also Napumsakalingam, Bahuvachanam, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Kani plus chana, Kani chana. No Sandhi Karyam happened there. It is just Yojanam. That is all. Aham kenachit balakena saha kridami. Again, kena plus chit. No Sandhi Karyam happens. No Varna Vikaraha. You are just mixing, putting the two together. But you are not allowed to say kena chit with viramaha in the middle. You have to say kena chit. It is a samasta padam. You have to necessarily say kena chit. But there is no sandhi karya. Okay. Kim plus chit va kim plus chana dvayoho madhye. Dvayor madhye. Tatra rutvam abhavat. Dvayor madhye bhedah nasti. Chit va chana va dvayamapi samana ritya upayogam kartum shaknumaha. So now looking at the table. Kim shabdasya pullinga rupani. Tatra pashyantu. When you have kaha kauke kim kam kaukan, we know this. Kena kabhyam kaihi, kasmai kabhyam kebhyah, kasmat kabhyam kebhyah, kasya kayoho kesham, kasmin kayoho keshu. So let us go and see. Let's try it out on our own. Bhagya Mahodaya, when you add chitta to each of these, what will happen? Can you try? All the forms.
Kaschit,
Samyak. Next one.
Kauchit,
Samyak.
Kauchit, Kechit.
Samyak. Next.
Kamchit, Kauchit, Kan. Okay. Anuswara.
So, what will it become?
Kanchit.
Samyak. Nyakara. Cha-cha-ja-ja.
Nyaka.
Kanchit.
Kanchit. Okay.
Next.
Kauchit, same thing. And Kanchit.
That Kanchit will change to Kanchit. We'll come to that later. There is a very different sandhi happening there. We'll come to that later. Okay. That is the only thing that is slightly not intuitive. Move on. Continue.
Mahodaya, is it Vikalpa or we have to make sandhi and write it down?
It is a samasta padam.
Oh, okay. So we have to, okay.
Is it a samasta padam or will you call it a pratyaya? I don't know. But either way, it is nitya sandhi happening.
Nitya sandhi happens. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Kenachit, Kabhyanchit,
Samyak. Kabhyanchit.
Kaischit,
Samyak.
Kasmaichit, Kabhyanchit, Kebhyachit, Kebhyachit. Kebhyachit.
Mahodaya, 1 minute. On 3-1 and 3-2 and 4-2. So it is a cha-cha jaja 9 day.
It is, but the chakara, you look at the one that comes after. It is cha. So you go cha cha ja ja nya. So that makara will become a nyakara. So kabhyanchit.
Okay.
You'll see it in the next slide. I just want us to try it so that we can see where we have to be clear about where the differences are. Okay. Continue, Mahodaya.
Kasmaichit. Oh, it's over. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Here, Dirgha Bhavati, right? Kasmachit.
Kasmachit. It is hard to say takara, so that takara actually changes to chakara. So kasmachit.
Kasmachit.
Two chas.
Okay.
No sha. Kasmachit.
Kasmachit. Kabhyamchit. Kebhyachit. Kasyachit. Kayoschit.
Samyak.
Keshanchit.
Samyak. You won't forget this.
Kasminschit.
Samyak. Just like Kanschit, it will become Kasminschit.
Kasminschit. Kayoschit. Keshuchit. Keshuchit, right?
No, just Keshuchit.
Keshuchit. Mahodaya, there is Ukara there.
So it doesn't matter. U plus cha, ucha. It doesn't matter.
Ucha. Okay, Keshuchit. Okay.
Keshuchit. Don't put a cha.
Keshuchit. Keshuchit.
So look at it. I've written it. It's all there here. Okay. So you did it perfectly. Look here. Kaha chit, kashchit, kaschana. Kauchit, no sandhikaryam. Kechit, kechana. Kam plus chit will become kanchit, anuswara sandhi, kanchana. Kauchit, kauchana. Kan chit. There one weird sandhi happens. I don't even remember the name. Kamshchit it becomes. That nakara will become an anuswara on top. There'll be a bindu and sha. Kamshchit. So please remember this. This one is the hardest one to remember. This kamshchit and kasminshchit at the bottom. Saptami vibhakti ekavachanam. Kamshchit, kasminshchit. Otherwise, everything else is stuff that you know. Kenachit, kabhyanchit. This one, again, it's anuswara sandhi. Kaishchit, kasmaichit. There is no sandhi. Just mai plus chit, kasmaichit. No kasmaishchit and all. Okay? Don't add a shakara there. Just kasmaichit. Kabhyanchit, kebhyashchit.
One doubt. Where when do we have any like where to use the chit, where to use chan?
No, they're both equivalent. Wherever you use chit, you can also use chana. No problem. The only thing you will have, the difference that will happen is at the end when you're joining it to another word. So, kasmin's chit samaye, that's not a problem. I'll come up with better examples later. But only what happens is when you add a takara to another word at the end, there will be a different sandhi happening there. If you want to make it a sandhi versus a chana plus another word at the end, there'll be a swara sandhi. So one will be vyanjana sandhi happening and swara sandhi happening. Not within the chit chana prayoga, when you're following it up with another word and you want to make a sandhi. There you have
no linga veda also.
No. Linga veda happens here only. Kashchit or kachit.
Okay, right.
But chit and chana can be used equivalently. Okay, they're the same. No problem. So any questions here? So the only thing that is different. So there is visarga sandhi happening wherever the purple ones are there. Kashchit, kaishchit, kebhyashchit, and kayoshchit. All that is what we already know. Sattva sandhi happening. We can do it. It's easy. These pink ones are all anuswara sandhi. Kanchit, kabhyanchit. Okay. Those are all very simple because there is only that one, that chakara. Because there is a chakara, you have to use chachajasanya instead of makara. Okay, instead of the anuswara. Kanchit and kasminchit are weird. Okay, that in there because the nakara, that na, tatha dada na, that the tip of the tongue na is followed by chakara. It is going to become with a anuswara plus shakara. Kasminchit and kanchit. You have to memorize. The other one is when you have takara followed by chakara in panchami ekavachanam, kasmat plus chit. It is very hard to say kasmat chit. If you try and say it, it's weird. That there you will use that. It follows whatever is the following letter. So takara, if it's followed by chakara, it becomes a half chakara. This is also part of Chutva Sandhi. Bhagya Mahodi. This is also part of Chutva Sandhi. That takara, chakara. Okay. So that is why Chutva Sandhi is a lot more than what we just did. So that's why I don't want to go into it. So kasmat chit will become kasmat chit with two chakaras. Okay. And kasma. So look at it in the next page. This is the final form. Half cha, full cha. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah. This is the final form. So there are actually, I've written the same table 3 times. The first table is just the Kim Shabda in Pullinge. Second table shows exactly how the Sandhi Karyam is happening. The third and final table is your final form. You have to know these forms very well. The only difficulties rise in the red ones. But there is only that one form. So you have to memorize it. Kasminchit and Kanchit. There is a new Shakara that is being included there. Nobody knows why. It's just added in. It is part of the Prakriyas in Panini's. So we have to put it in there. Okay. This Chakara, half Chakara.
Mahoday,
Vadatu?
what is the meaning of the word chit and chana?
Chit and chana by themselves don't have any meaning. When you add it to a prashnavachaka shabda only for kim shabda, then it makes it anishchitartham.
Okay.
Okay, that is the only use. Just like our supratyas, they don't have any meaning on their own, but you add it to the word to express it in a certain form. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So are they called pratyayas?
Chitchana pratyayas, I think they are called pratyayas, but we usually say chitchana prayoga. Prayoga, usage, the usage of chitchana, it is pratyayas. I believe it is pratyayas. I will check, I will confirm that. It is there in our Parichaya book. I don't know if they call it pratyayas. They always call it chitchana prayoga. It is in Patha 2. If you guys have the Parichaya book, it is in Dvitiyaha
No, I
Patha.
don't.
Chitana asti. You don't
And
need
they
it.
call Avyaya Mahodaya.
They become avyayas. Correct. The minute you
That's
add
what they call.
they call it chitchana avyayas.
Mahodaya on page 47.
47.
My book
Tritiya
is
Patha.
Kannada book, Mahodaya. So
It is in the Tritiya Patha. It is starting in page 45 for English. Over here, what does it say? Okay, I'll read it out. So, to the different cases of the word kim, the avyaya chit or chan, thank you, chit or chana has been added. Chit and chana convey an unspecified thing or person here. Take the first example of kaschit purushaha. Since the speaker is not sure who the person is, he is saying kaschit purushaha, someone. The other examples have to be understood similarly. Kachit vriddhaha, a certain old lady, an uncertain lady. Kenachit mitrena saha, with some friend. Kasmaichit sevakaya, to a servant. So we'll go over these a little bit later when we have to do revision. We'll go through the book and we'll do revision, okay, before your exam. So, but at this point in time, chit and chana are both avyayas. So, what does it mean when it's avyayas? It doesn't mean that you don't correct this, use the correct visheshanam form of the kim shabda. You take the kim shabda, you use the correct visheshanam form. When you add chit and chana, the final entity, the final word, kaschit, kinchit, kauchit, all of them are avyayams. After that, they don't change the form. Okay? After that, they don't change the form. So, kachit, that avyayam doesn't really help there. Let's leave that out. I'll come back to that at a later point in time. Because when you think of avyayams, you think that the form doesn't change, correct? But your kim shabda,
no declension.
There is no declension. So after you put it in, there is no declension. But the kim shabda is declined. Then you add the chit chana. Okay? After that, there is no change in the form. All right? That is the final form. So chit chana, there is no difference in the meaning conveyed by chit or chana. Okay? They are added only to the different forms of the kim shabda. They are not added to any other prashnavachaka shabda. Only kim. Only to kim in the different lingas and vibhakti. Okay. Kim shabda is a visheshana. It takes the gender, number and case of the visheshya. After that, you add on chit and chana. Okay? So now let's look at, so everybody is okay with the pullinga form? Any questions on the pullinga form so far? No? We're clear?
No.
Okay. Now, kim shabda is strilingi. Harsha Madhe, do you want to give it a go?
Okay.
Add the chit.
Kachit, kechit, kaschit.
Samyak.
Is it kaschit, right?
Kaschit. That's what she said. Samyak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no.
Cha jaja nya.
Nya. Kanchit.
Samyak. Kanchit.
Kechit.
When you pronounce the ekavachanam and bahuvachanam with chit, so it will be kachit, kaha chit, no.
Kaschit. Visarga sanskrit. Kaschit. Continue, Hari.
So, kaschit.
Kashchit.
Kaya, Kayachit, Kabhyam, Kabhyanchit,
Kabhyanchit. Samyak.
yeah, Kabhihi. So, this Kabhishchit,
Samyak.
Kasyechit,
Ah.
Kabhyanchit,
Samyak.
Kabhyashchit,
Samyak.
Kasyaha. So, Kasyaschit,
Samyak.
Kabhyanchit, Kabhyashchit, Kasyaschit, Kayoshchit, Kasam. So, Kasanchit,
Samyak.
Kasyam, Kasyanchit,
Samyak.
Kayoshchit, Kasuschit,
Kasuschit.
Kasuchit,
Samyak. Kasuchit. Samyak.
Kasuchit.
So this one is actually easier. You did it all perfectly. So the only ones we have are the Anuswara Sandhi and the Visarga Sandhi.
Visarga Sandhi.
Beautiful, beautifully done. So everybody, this is a lot easier than the Pullingam. In Pullinga form, you have to remember that Chakara, Kasmat Chit, that one is there, and the Kanch Chit and Kasminch Chit. All that is not there here. Okay, this is very simple. This one is just same. So I didn't have the final form here. It is just written here. All final forms. It's all final forms. So now in Napumsakalingam, it's also very simple. Rajashri Modi, do you want to give it a go?
Kim, Kinchit, Kechit, Kanichit, Kinchit, Kechit, Kanichit, Kenachit, Kabhyanchit, Kaischit, Kasmaichit, Kabhyanchit, Kebhyaschit, Kasmatchit, the double cha. Then Kabhyanchit, Kebhyaschit, Kasyachit, Kayoshchit, Keshanchit, Kasminschit, Kayoshchit, Keshuchit.
Samyak. Guys are all perfect on it. This Kinchit Shabda you've seen used a lot. Kinchit. Kinchit is used in an avyayam form also. Kinchit dadatu, Kinchit karotu. Okay, you do that. You've used Kinchit a lot. Kinchit is actually an avyayam by itself is used in a lot of places. Okay, whether you know that it is, if you want to say little, you use Kinchit over there. It's not necessarily used only as a Visheshanam. So, Kinchit Chakaram dadatu, you can say that. Shakara is actually Strilingam, right? But you can still say Kinchit Chakaram dadatu, just because it is an avyayam. It is allowed. Okay, you can say some sugar, you want to say that it's not, it doesn't make sense to say Anishchitartham, Kalu. It doesn't make sense to say Kanchit Chakaram dadatu. It doesn't actually make sense. Because you're not specifying to say, give me that grain of sugar, that grain of sugar, that grain of sugar, right? So when you're saying, give me a little bit of sugar, you say Kinchit Sharkaram dadatu. So when you want to say just little bit, Kinchit is used as an avyayam form. You've used it a lot. So don't get confused about that usage now. Okay, continue with that usage. But when we want to use it in a Visheshanam form, Kinchit kim asti phalam, Kinchit phalam dadatu, tadrisham. So some fruit. So Bhagavan asti idanim arpanam karaniyam, arpaniyam, to Kinchit phalam dadatu, and some fruit give. Iti asti. You want to say give a little bit of shakara, you can say Kinchit sharkaram arpayatu. That is also okay. But Kinchit phalam is different to Kinchit chakaram. It's different. One is an avyayam form used to say a little quantity. Here, Kinchit phalam dadatu is saying some fruit. I don't know which fruit. I don't know amra phalam asti va, seva phalam asti va, iti na janami. But kimapi, Kinchit phalam dadatu. Iti vadati. That's all. Does that make sense?
No, it does not. So you are saying you can use the word Kinchit
in two different ways.
The word Kinchit, if you use it for Sharkara,
Ah,
which is a strilinga word.
No. Listen, there are two different usages of kinchit. One is a form where it is it is not a visheshanam, where it is an avyayam to specify little, a small quantity. So kinchit sharkaram dadatu, kinchit annam pariveshayatu, kinchit eva likhatu, adhikam ma likhatu, kinchit eva likhatu. Kinchit, little bit. Okay, that is to specify quantity, small quantity. But if you want to use it as a idanim balakah agachati. Idanim balakah agachati. Balaha agachati. Idanim eva vidyalayatah agachati. He's come back from school. Tasya bubuksha asti. He's hungry. So saha vadati. Mata phalam dadatu. Idanim bubuksha asti phalam dadatu. Mata vadati kim phalam avashyakam. Which phalam, which fruit do you want? Bahuni phalani santi. Kim phalam avashyakam? Idanim bubuksha asti mata. Mata, idanim bubuksha asti. Inchit phalam dadatu. Kimapi asti chet aham idanim na vadami. It doesn't matter which phalam. Inchit phalam dadatu. Give me any phalam. Some phalam. Does that make sense? That's the difference. One is little bit. One is saying some. Anishchitartham phalam. We don't know which phalam. Some phalam. So you have to understand which usage based on context. Always. Context is king in Sanskrit. It's always based on Sanskrit. Always based on context. You look at the full sentence, you have to understand kinchit, is it being used in terms of little or is it used as a visheshanam to the other word? Does that make sense, Mahoday?
Okay, I'll have to go through that, Mahoday.
For now, what you'll...
Mahoday, confusing with the kinchit and the kiyat. Kiyat means quantity.
How much? How much?
Yeah.
Kiyat.
So here, here when we say kinchit, we don't.
We're not answering
the,
kiyat. We're not answering the question kiyat asti. We are saying kimapi phalam. Kimapi phalam asti chet chinta nasti. Mata, kimapi phalam dadatu. Kinchit phalam dadatu. Tadrisham. Parantu idanim annam avashyakam. Idanim aham khadami. Parantu bahu bubuksha nasti. Kinchit eva bubuksha asti. Kinchit eva anam dadatu. Little bit of rice. Don't give me too much. Adhikam ma dadatu. Kinchit annam dadatu. That is different. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, except for the first two, Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti, everything else follows Pullingavat asti. Okay. And again, you have to remember only the main things that you have to remember. There is Visarga Sandhi happening everywhere. There is purple. In the pink ones, there is Anuswara Sandhi, but the Anuswara Sandhi, you don't even have to worry about which Sandhi. All you have to know is when there is a Anuswara followed by Chakara, we are going to make it into a Nyakara. Cha, cha, ja, ja, Nya. Okay. Yeah. So there, that pink ones. Then you have the black one, which is the Takara has become a Chakara. Okay. That is also Shchut Pasandi. You don't have to worry about that. And this Kasminschit. Kasminschit Samaye. Kasminschit Samaye, at some time. Don't know which time. At some time. Kasminschit Samaye Atithi Agachati. Atithi Agachati. Okay. So, Kim Shabdasya Sthani Uchitam Chitchana Prayogam Karotu. Okay. Now the question is, we have a little bit, a small exercise. This is, we've already done this. Let's do this one. Let's do a quick. Is it okay? Do we have time? Do we have 10 minutes to finish this or no? We are okay to finish? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go through quickly. Everybody here. Bhavan Kim Patrikam Patati. Atra, you have to basically say, you don't know which one. Bhavan Kim Patrikam Patati. Aham Kinchit. So you have to use the Kim Shabdaha. Patrika. So it is Strilinga. So Kam plus Chit, Kanchit. Aham Kanchit Patrikam Pathami. Iti Uttaram Datavyam. Is that okay? We'll go through and everybody can do 2 rounds and then we'll stop. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have to go. Sorry.
Chinta nasti. Chinta nasti. This makes sense? All of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Mainly the Sandhi Karyam. You have to be careful of Sandhi Karyam. अग्रे गच्छामः। प्रथमं हरप्रसाद महोदय, we have done the first
Yeah.
one. अग्रिमं पठिता।
Okay.
इदानीम् अहं प्रश्नं पृच्छामि। पेटिकायां किं कानि क्रीडनकानि सन्ति?
Okay. Petikoyam Kridinakani, which is a pullinga. So Kim K Kani. So Petikayam Kanchit Kridinakani.
कानि किं के कानि
Kim,
नपुंसकलिङ्गं।
no, Kim becomes Kani, right?
कानि क्रीडनकानि?
Kimchit. No, Kanchit.
कानिचित्।
Yeah.
कानिचित्
So,
सम्पूर्णतया कानिचित्।
no, it is Petikoyam Kanichit Kridinakani Santi.
सम्यक् सम्यक्।
Okay.
It's not काञ्चित्, it is कानिचित्। तदेव सम्यक्।
Correct. Yeah.
भाग्य महोदय। तरोः आम्रफलानि पतन्ति। तरुः इत्युक्ते किम्?
Vrikshaha.
वृक्षः।
सम्यक्। सो कस्य तरोः आम्रफलानि पतन्ति?
कस्मिंश्चित् तरोः।
कस्मिन् वा? विभक्ति
कस्याचित् कस्यचित् तरोः आम्रफलानि पतन्ति।
सम्यक्, उत्तमम्। हर्ष महोदय, बालकः मित्राय पुस्तकं ददाति। कस्मै मित्राय?
बालकः कस्मैचित् मित्राय पुस्तकं ददाति।
सम्यक्, कस्मैचित् मित्राय पुस्तकं ददाति। So first round I will give the question. Second round I will not give the question. You have to decide the question on your own. विभक्ति। राजश्री महोदय, अध्यापकः छात्रेषु न स्निह्यति, किन्तु तत्र केषुचित् We'll do the next one. वयं गुरूणाम् उपदेशं शृण्मः. You want me to tell you the question or you'll do it?
I'll do.
Do it.
Vayam Gurunam Kesham. Keshanchit Gurunam Upadesham Shrunmaha.
इत्युक्ते किम्?
Which Guru's Upadesham will we listen?
That's the question. So the answer is Keshanchit इत्युक्ते
Some
gurus upadesham we will listen. उत्तमम्। हरप्रसाद महोदय, भवान् वदतु।
Munihi Kim Margena Gachati. Munihi Margena. So that will be 3-1. So K Margena. 3 Kena. No. Yeah, Kena. Munihi Kenachena Margena
Gachati. What is the meaning? इत्युक्ते किम्?
Munihi, by which marga he goes.
By some road he goes.
Some, yeah.
उत्तमम्। भाग्य महोदय।
किं पत्रिकायाः नाम विकटन् इति? कस्याः पत्रिका कस्याञ्चन पत्रिकायाः नाम विकटन् इति।
कस्याः प्लस चित्, what will it become?
कस्याञ्चित्
विसर्गसन्धि।
कस्याश्चित्
विसर्गसन्धि। No, sorry.
कस्याश्चित्
कस्याश्चित् पत्रिकायाः नाम विकटन् इति. What does that mean?
Some newspaper name is Vikatan.
सम्यक् उत्तमम्। हर्ष महोदय, भवती करोतु।
सा किं बालिकाभ्यः मधुरं ददाति। बालिकाभ्यः चतुर्थी विभक्ति। सो काभ्यः सा काभ्यश्चित् बालिकाभ्यः मधुरं ददाति.
Bahutamam. What does it mean?
It means she is giving some balikabhyah maduram
Correct.
dadati.
Giving some girls sweet. Uttamam. Rajshri Mahoday bhavati karadu.
Grishmakale kim vapishu jalam na bhavati keshu vapishu keshchit vapishu jalam na bhavati.
Samyak. Ityukte kim?
In which well is it? In which well there is no water?
Vapi is Napumsakalingam. I think it is any water body.
I thought well.
Well, I don't know if Kupam is well. I don't know what Vapi is. Should find out.
No, yeah, Vapi is well.
Vapi is well?
Yes.
Okay, I learned new word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Vapi. Is it Pullingam or is it Napumsakalingam?
No, Vapi is a water body. You're right.
Water
Like
body?
maybe a small pond,
Ah,
things like that.
let's find out. Vapi. 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 Vapin. This is it. Vapin. Sowing. No, it is not sowing. Vapi. Vapi. Pond. So
Pond.
some
Yeah,
water body.
correct.
Some water
Yeah.
body. That's all.
Correct.
Okay. So are we feeling good? There is 10 more. Do we want to do it or do we want to stop?
We'll stop.
We'll stop? Okay. No problem. Everybody's okay? You're feeling confident about Chittana Prayoga?
Yes.
Good. Okay. You'll go through the story, okay? That's there on the slide. Go through the story once. Break it down, make sense of it. If you don't understand, bring it in. We'll do the Sarameya Katha next week. Because there was already a Katha in this, I didn't want to do another one. So now I will send the Sarameya Katha again in the email. Idanim. Mahodaya, can you do the Shanti Mantra?
So there is no class next week.
Sorry, not next week. Next class. No class next week. Diwali,
Okay.
Diwali break for next week.
Okay. All right.
Grahakaryam Mahodaya?
Grihakaryam also we'll put it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So you'll have time. It's very hard to do, you know.
Mahodaya, sorry, after the shloka, I have a doubt. I'll ask you. After
Idhan
the-
asti.
in case somebody wants to read.
Haraprasadaya Shanti Mantra.
Okay. Okay. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Vajrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhave Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
Bhavaha
Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah. Punarmilaha.
Mahodaya,
Ah.
now I said Kashchit
Ah.
in the shloka.
Ma kaschit
Ma
dukha.
Ma
Kashchit.
Kaschit Dukkha Bhave. Exactly. Very good. Let no one have Dukkham.
Dukkha.
Bahu
Yeah.
Samyak. Very good catch. Very nice.
Okay. All right.
Sarvebhyah
Dhanyavadah.
Deepavaliyaha Shubhashayaha. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Punarmilamah Agrima Kaksha Nasti. Vadatu Mahodaya.
No, so my doubt is for the sentence, I have 4 flowers or I have a flower. How do you say I have a flower? Or I
Mama
have a-
Samipe ekam pushpam asti. No chet Mama ekam pushpam asti. That's usually what you say because it is sambandham, no? You're showing that it belongs to me.
Oh, you don't use Chaturthi, is it?
No. Because Chaturthi is sampradhanam. Like you're giving yourself a flower.
Okay, we use Mama. Mama Samipe is okay, but if we use the Vibhakti form, you say Mama
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 ekam prashnam. Chi. Mama
Eka Pushpam Asti.
Even when you're saying I have a question, Mahodaya Mama ekah prashnaha asti. Mahodaya,
Okay.
you don't say Mahyam ekah prashnaha asti. Mahyam means to me, toward me. All these Vibhakti Rupas, actually, if you think of in terms of arrows, no, it makes more sense. Mahyam means towards. You're giving sampradhanam. Dhanam asti tatra. There is no dhanam. There is no pradhanam there.
Yeah, but when we say I like, you say Mahyam Rochate. So that there
That's true.
Chaturthi comes, right?
That is true. That is because rochate is actually the act of giving pleasure to.
Oh, okay.
So madhuram mahyam rochate means the madhuram is giving me pleasure. It is giving pleasure to me. Pradhanam, sampradhanam asti tatra.
Okay.
Make sense?
I don't know. In Tamil, we say Enkitta Purk. So when you
Exactly,
say
Mama
Enkitta,
Samipe.
that means I have, right? So then you say
Enkitta.
Mama. Okay.
Enkitta is what? Mama Samipe. Yanakku kittaka. இல்லையா? என்னுடைய கிட்டக்க.
I don't know. I lost my connection, I think.
என்னுடைய கிட்டக்க. Actually, என் கிட்டக்க is actually என்னுடைய கிட்டக்க. That is also Mama Samipe. எனக்கு.
Mahodaya, I lost you. I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
We hear you.
Okay.
We hear both of you.
Rajshri Mahodaya, your videos
My
also.
connection is gone, I think.
Chinta nasti. We'll discuss this again, but it is Sampradhanam. Okay. So shall we say bye-bye and we'll meet 2 weeks
Okay.
down the line.
Okay, Mahodaya.
Punarmilamana.
Dhanyavadah.
Sarvebhyah
Dhanyavadah.
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 Milamah.